morning, 6th graders. Today we are going to be talking about coordinates. I do have an activity for you to be doing pretty soon, but we're going to discuss what we already know. So who can tell me what a coordinate plane is? And what parts of it that you already know? Do you have any, what it looks like? I know there's a few things in front of you, but what do you already know about the coordinate plane? Steven?
There's an X and a Y axis.
Awesome, awesome. Good job.
Yeah, the y-axis goes up and the x goes across.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. Let me draw a picture, and then I will have you label the coordinate plane. Okay, so which one is the X one? This one is. Perfect. And the Y. And then who can tell me what the point of origin is? We have its point on the graph. It could be right here, right here, right here. Number in the middle. Perfect. Thank you. Now, who can tell me where, if I tell you a point on the graph, where would it be? So, let's do 2, 1. What quadrant would it be in? We have positive numbers, a few negative numbers, plotting points. Does that ring a bell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Who can come up to the board and plot 1? Steven?
Yay! 2, 1.
Perfect. And how did you find that?
2 and 1. 2 and
Going
1.
over 2, 1. Yeah, perfect.
Over 2, up 1.
Awesome. Thank you. So 2, 1 would be in quadrant 1. And then we have 3 more that is a part of the coordinate plane. So this is quadrant 1, and this includes all the positives. So the x-axis would be positive and the y would be positive. And then it will make a C. So let's do this. So this is quadrant 2. Who can guess what the signs would be? Negative, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive.
Negative, positive.
Negative, positive. Awesome. Quadrant 3. We have the x-axis and then the y. What do you think? This is kind of a tough one. I'll give you a hint. Negative. Perfect. And then quadrant 4. X and y. Using positive. Awesome. Okay. So these will all change according to each quadrant. There will be different points in each one. So what would happen if, can you discuss with your shoulder partner what would happen if the signs were switched? So if this was negative, positive, what would happen? Where would the point be? Awesome. Michaela, what did you guys see?
Quadrant 2.
Awesome. Yep. So it would switch. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do an activity today that includes Smarties. So go ahead and grab the worksheet that says My Coordinate Grid.
Nice.
And then go ahead and start labeling your X's and Y's. So I think it goes up to 5 for each one. So just label. Smarties. And for each point that I tell you to graph, you can place a Smartie just on the point instead of using your pencil to draw it, just for something fun.
Can we do one?
Not yet.
Oh,
We can after. I have a bunch of extra, so everyone else can have Smarties as well.
no.
Okay, so the first point, 2, 2. Using what we just reviewed with all the positive, negative, 2, 2. Awesome. Awesome. So we have 2, 2, so we went over 2 and then up 2. So be right here. Next one, 4, negative 2, and you can just use this different Smarties. 4, negative 2. Molly, how did you find 4, negative 2? What were the thought process going into finding that?
And then over 4 down to.
Good, thank you. Next one, 1, 5. And Steven, how did you find that one?
I went on the x-axis 1, and on the y-axis up 5, because it was positive.
Thank you. Next one, negative 2, 3. Nina, how did you find that one?
Since you said it was negative, I knew I had to do over here. So I went over -2 and then up 2.
And the last one, 2, 1. And Michaela, how did you find that one?
I went over 2 to the right and then up 1.
Perfect, thank you. So what would happen if the signs were reversed? So, for example, we have 4, 2. What would happen if these were reversed? So negative 4, negative 2. You can tell me where the point would be on the graph. So we have 4, 2 up here. What would happen? This quadrant? Oh wait. No, it would be this one. There we go. So we'll just change quadrants like we did for the previous one. So the final activity, you can go ahead and eat your Smarties if you like. Have more as well. And then the final worksheet that is right underneath the coordinate grid is just a review of what we just did for graphing. So the first one is, what is the coordinate of point C? So who can tell me that one? These are higher than 5, so it's a little more difficult. Who can tell me the point C? Okay.
5, 11.
Awesome, good job. And then you can just go ahead and fill out the rest and let me know if you have any questions.
While they're finishing up, how many minutes was that, Sarah?
9:15.
9:15. Way to go, my dear. Way to go. Okay,